Hello YouTube. Welcome duelists to my channel. My name is Lingshan, your companion on the journey through the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! In today's video, I'm going to help you dive deeper into my all-time favorite deck, the Lunalight archetype. To keep things clear and focused, I'll be talking only about the core cards and the most commonly used piece in modern Lunalight builds. Alright, let's begin. At first glance, Lunalight looks like a straightforward OTK beatdown deck designed to end the duel as quickly as possible. Its entire game plan revolves around overwhelming, offensive pressure and finishing the duel in a single decisive turn. At the heart of this strategy stand two iconic bosses, Lunalight Leo Dancer, and in the current era is Lunalight Liger Dancer. Right now, most players rely on Liger Dancer as their primary OTK tool. But if you look deeper, you'll realize the true potential of this deck is far more terrifying than it appears. Let's start with our first key card, Lunalight Gold Leo. Gold Leo is one of the newest and strongest starters in the deck. It allows you to search any Lunalight monster and add it directly to your hand, then discard any card. But that's not all. As long as Gold Leo remains face up on the field, whenever a Lunalight monster is sent to the graveyard, you can add that monster back to your hand. This effect is one of the main reasons Lunalight can still function even under Droll and Lock Bird. Next up is another crucial starter, Lunalight Silver Hound. This Silver Wolf is incredibly important. When Silver Hound is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it allows you to special summon any Lunalight monster directly from the deck. However, as long as the monster summoned by Silver Hound remains face up, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except Lunalight monsters. This restriction is critical. Always keep it in mind. Two monsters you almost always want to send to the graveyard is Lunalight Yellow Marten and Lunalight Emerald Bird. When Yellow Marten is sent to the graveyard, you can add any Lunalight spell or trap to your hand. On top of that, Marten can return any Lunalight card from the field to the hand, then special summon itself from the hand or graveyard in defense position. This gives Lunalight incredible resource looping and flexibility across many strategies. Lunalight Emerald Bird offers even more value. When it is normal or special summoned, you can send one Lunalight card from your hand to the graveyard, then draw one card, a clean plus in hand advantage. When Emerald Bird is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it can special summon any level 4 or lower Lunalight monster from the graveyard. Now we arrive at the true backbone of the deck, Lunalight Kaleida Chick. Kaleida Chick is the most important extender in the entire archetype. By sending any Lunalight monster from the deck or extra deck to the graveyard, to activates its effect. If that effect resolves, Kaleida Chick changes its name to the monster that was sent. Even more importantly, when Kaleida Chick is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it allows you to add polymerization from your graveyard to your hand. The truly terrifying part is, sending a Lunalight monster to the graveyard is a cost, not an effect. This means it always resolves, making Kaleida Chick nearly impossible to stop. Next is a versatile support monster, Lunalight Black Sheep. Black Sheep offers three powerful effects. Add any Lunalight monster, except itself, from the graveyard to your hand. Discard itself to add polymerization from the deck to your hand. If used as fusion material, add either a Lunalight Pendulum monster from the extra deck, or a Lunalight monster from the graveyard to your hand. This dramatically boosts the deck's recovery and grind game. Now let's talk about the only two pendulum monsters in the archetype, Lunalight Tiger and Lunalight Wolf. Among them, Lunalight Tiger is easily one of the most dangerous cards in the deck. It can special summon Lunalight monsters from the graveyard, and when combined with balance effects from Lunalight Perfume Dancer and Yellow Marten, it creates devastating loops. Wolf also grants Lunalight monsters the ability to pierce defense position, but its most important effect is this: it allows you to fusion summon Lunalight monsters by banishing materials from the graveyard. This gives the deck multiple fusion paths and far greater consistency. After covering the key monsters, let's move on to the core spells, and the only trap still commonly used. Lunalight Masquerade. This card jumpstarts your combos by sending Lunalight monsters to the graveyard. It also lets you retrieve polymerization from the graveyard after a Lunalight fusion summon. If you then discard a card, you can banish fusion materials from the graveyard for the rest of the turn. Lunalight Perfume. Despite its questionable naming by Konami, this card is absolutely incredible. It revives a Lunalight monster from the graveyard and can search another Lunalight monster by discarding one card. Most importantly, this effect is not once per turn. The more perfumes you have, the more explosive your plays become. Lunalight Fusion is the archetype's strongest fusion spell. It not only performs fusion summons, but can also send fusion materials from the deck or extra deck if opponent control a monster. This enables shocking comeback plays out of nowhere. Lunalight Serenade Dance, the only trap card still used. From the graveyard, it can banish itself and discard one card to special summon any Lunalight monster from the deck. In modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, sending cards to the graveyard is trivial, which makes Serenade Dance a surprisingly powerful starter. Finally, let's talk about the extra deck bosses. Lunalight Perfume Dancer. It provides 3 key utilities. Add Lunalight Perfume directly from the deck. Return any Lunalight card from the field to special summon one Lunalight monster from the hand. Reduces opponent's ATK by banishing itself from the graveyard. Lunalight Liger Dancer. The ultimate boss. Unaffected by all card effects except Lunalight cards. A quick effect is destroys all special summon monsters your opponent controls. With 3800 ATK, it gives Liger attacks in battle phase 2 times. This alone makes Liger Dancer is the strongest boss in the deck. Other extra deck monsters mainly serve as materials, or to boost Liger Dancer's ATK through Lunalight Saber Dancer. Lunalight Leo Dancer still sees play in specific matchups and unique scenarios. As you can see, Lunalight is far more than a simple OTK deck. It constantly reshapes the battlefield, adapting into different versions and playstyles. This is why Lunalight matchups are always unpredictable, driven by creativity and innovation from its players. On this very YouTube channel, I've already showcased countless new strategies for these Moonlit Warriors. With upcoming cards, future Master Duel updates, and powerful engines like Yummy, you can confidently stand by Lunalight without fearing any deck in the meta. Because I will continue bringing you new deck lists, new strategies, and new ways to dominate the duel. And with that, I'll end this video by sharing the latest Lunalight deck list for the current Master Duel season. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support gives me the motivation to keep dueling alongside you in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh!